Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links was released in November of 2016 and became a fun way to play a simplified version of Yu-Gi-Oh! With cards from the very beginning. As time has gone on, more and more powerful cards have been added to the game, in which it feels more like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But can someone go back in time to open packs from the very beginning and build a deck worthy of placing top 100 in the KC Cup tournament? That's what I'm here to find out. Welcome to Duel Links Through the Ages. Hello everyone, welcome to the greatest Duel Links series on the internet. I am your host, Gimmick Quattro, and welcome back to Duel Links Through the Ages. In the last episode, we did pretty good overall. We ended up getting two more packs. But because technically last week it was a combination of two episodes per se, because that was supposed to be the episode that went up today being Saturday, but today's the day that I'm recording it, which is Saturday. It was episode 3 that went up, but episode 3 that went up was actually supposed to be episode 4. I explained that in the video. So we've actually are now jumped up by 4 sets, which is huge. Getting into this episode, our deck is not that good. I actually have to take out a bunch of cards from the deck because I was working on some challenge stuff here, and yeah. So this is our deck, low monster count, a lot of good traps, and we're just gonna hope for the best. As usual, we are going to be doing things. You know what? I should probably explain this too while I'm here. I went through a bunch of missions. As you can tell, we have all of the worlds were opened up except for Go Rush. My rules for these other worlds are if like events and stuff are going on that I want to participate in, I can participate in those events, but I can only use cards from whatever era that I've actually made it up to. So right now I'm in the DM era. I mean, I can only use cards in the DM era, even if it's like a Vrains event. I can only use DM era stuff until I make it to the Vrains. So whatever. So there's that. We have all the character unlock missions right now, but we did unlock Mai. We got Joey up to level 9. I think we have some T-Guard in our plays. So that's really it. We're going to be slowly, as time goes on, working through the character unlocks and getting each of them. But without further ado, we're gonna hop in. We're actually gonna start off with some KC Cup duels, and well, no, we'll start off with we'll do a couple of ranked duels. Eventually, in the next coming episodes, I will probably show like less of like the losses and just try to show more of like the wins, but just explain, I've actually ranked up like this many losses or whatever, because like I want to kind of be able to move on a little bit more through some of these packs and get into some more powerful stuff, get some more interesting duels and whatever else. Not the best hand, but it is a playable hand, I guess. We have some moves that we can make. We can at least get into some more stuff, hopefully. And yeah, we just got to hope for some good wins here. We're also coming up into some like a little bit stronger packs, which I'm really excited for. And we're getting to a couple of stronger decks that I have been interested in playing in general. And we're going to finally be able to unlock some of those cards. So that's some stuff that I'm going to be personally looking out for. Is oh, that's not good. I kind of wish I'd set the Metal Morph now. Whatever. Is decks for the future. We're going to take a look at some of those cards and we're going to be like, okay, so I want this card. and just put them off to the side and slowly build the deck somewhere else. And then once we have enough cards to show off the deck, we'll actually go and we'll show it off and hope for the best with that. Next pack we open up though has the Blackluster Soldier Ritual, which I'm super excited for. And ooh, go Giant is interesting. I'm unfortunately in a position. Oh, they're just gonna end their turn. Okay. I don't believe I win here, but I do get really close to winning here. Let's activate the Metal Morph. Go into battle. It's actually really nice being able to get the beta here. No, I don't even get close to winning here. But, well, I do, but 600 life points off. Not bad. Looks like we are going to take this as a win. Even if they concede here, we will just, it's clearly our win. And we can move on into a new pack, which will be really nice. I'm hoping to find, better boss monsters, I think, is like a big thing in which I can that boss monster that I can consistently get out. Like Dark Magician, all things considered, is a boss monster, but I don't really have the consistency that I really want to actually get him out of the deck. So that is kind of a really unfortunate thing. The other really unfortunate thing is my daughter is starting to slowly wake up, and I don't know why. She's been fed. She has been changed. This is the second time I've tried to put her down. This is the second time I've tried to make this recording. This one, at least I've made it 5 minutes into it. We have increased to bronze, which means that we can actually get 2 rare cards from the rare tickets. And we can open up a pack. So with her starting to wake up, I have some time. But I'm going to open up the next set, and then I will actually have to just end the recording here and then pick it up later on, which does suck, but that's the life of kids. What are you going to do? She may put herself back out. We are trying to leave her at this point. She's kind of old enough in which we wanted to try and be able to put herself back to sleep. But if she doesn't get to that point, she doesn't get to that point where, it's still whatever. So, obviously, big cards in the set is the Blackluster Soldier. Even Phoenix Gearfried could be very good. No, not Brain Research Lab. 7 Tools of the Bandit's a very good card. Double Summon is a huge card that we would love to see. They have some of the psychic monsters. If we got enough of them, we could actually just build a psychic deck. This could be good. I could consider playing it. So, I'm running very quickly out of time. So, I'm going to actually... I don't think you can hear her, but you might be able to hear her. Spacetime, please. Zeta. I might not get a good chance to take a look at all these cards right now, but I'll do something later on during the actual Blackluster Ritual, which is huge. So we just have to get the Blackluster Soldier. And that has a chance of being a somewhat of a boss monster if it can get it consistent enough is probably the biggest thing about it. And that, drawing it is one thing, but okay. Master of Oz, of course we can get that as you are. If I have the big koala and Des Kangaroo, maybe. I don't think I do though, but if I did, man, not Not that good. There might be some stuff in here, so I'll take a look at it and readjust our deck accordingly. And we will hop into some more duels. Well, everyone, it's been about a half an hour, and I am back. Actually, I never took a look at any of the new cards to upgrade my deck with. Oh, you know what? Funny enough, I was just thinking that with the Psychic cards, I'll take a look, see what I have, but I probably want to build them into Esperoba. And now I need to know what I need to do to beat Esperoba. Not too bad. I'll work on that in my free time. Oh, I guess we have some daily stuff to get, which is nice. Seems a little late, though. I guess it's not. It's whatever. Seems awkward for the video timing with everything going on. Alright. So, let's take a quick look at the new stuff that's not good. When an effective opponent's monster is activated, it targets and destroys a card you control. You can send the targeted card to the graveyard. Special this card from your hand. Actually, that's not terrible. Like, I don't want to say it's good, but it doesn't seem all that bad necessarily either. If your opponent controls 2 more cards and there's battle trap cards on, you can special summon this card from your hand. None of this seems fan. I mean, a special summon for a tribute is nice, but is it going to be a dead draw? Yeah. Let's try both these cards out, and we're going to start taking out some of the elemental stuff. Okay, let's give this a try. I haven't had a great chance to look at what's it called? At the cards, like anything else, obviously. So I'll just stick with that for now. We do have 2 R pickups. I don't think they're gonna change the deck as of right now, but I might as well at least pick some stuff up here. You know, maybe I'll just wait. Yeah, I'll wait, because it'll probably end up being better off if I pick it up during a different era. So we actually just have 2 rare tickets in the wings that we can use. Alright, with that being said, let's hop into another ring duel. It's going to be weird timing for this video with everything going on. I was just shy of 10 minutes when I closed out the first section of recording. So I'm just trying to keep things in mind for when it comes down to just keeping this video length at a good check, hopefully. Okay, finally not going first, which is nice. I guess this is Subterrors. Pot of Duality is interesting. Yeah, so a lot of people playing Subterrors. Is that like the deck right now? Which actually makes this Monarch a lot better. Just because they tend to have more back row. I don't think I can. I've beaten this deck twice now. There is a fair odd that I could continue beating this deck, but nothing is fantastic about it. Oh. Let's special summon you. Seeing the 2 new cards in the deck coming up, which is interesting. I didn't like the pause there. Then we got to normal summon our twin-headed fire dragon. And we'll just go to combat from here. I wish I had like a good piercing effect. I think we have Big Bang Shot. Is that the name of the equip spell? So Guru gets flipped face up. None of the decks I've actually faced have actually had the hidden city when I've faced against it. So that'll probably change how this duel is going to work. Okay. So they're protected. We have a decent sized guy out on the board, but I kind of wish we had at least a trap or something. We do have one disruption, quote unquote. Not really. We got this guy. He's a big body. He's a big body. We like that. Especially with the banners. Ooh. I still have a decent defense, so I'm not overly concerned. You know, I'm wondering, I never actually figured out my sound issue, by the way. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I'm wondering if I just turned it off in my settings. Like in my main system settings. I hope this is not screwing up the recording at all. You know, I will. I was gonna say I'll look for it later. No, it's on. My monster's effect activates. I'm so sorry for the loud. That was really loud. I am so sorry for that. I will see what I can do in editing. I think it was just muted. But now I have to be careful about the noise because I don't want it to be too terribly loud. Okay, this is a fat owl. We are reaching kind of the point though in which the decks should gradually get better since we're now out of rookie, we're into bronze. You know, as the higher up in the tiers we go, the more likely we are to find better decks. I don't even know what loss that is. That might be number 9. Let's take a look at our loss count. Where's my... There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we have to have more losses. I mean, 5. And then the KC Cup. We have 6, 7. That's all we're at is 7 losses. Alright, let's hop into another one then. I thought we were close than that. Because remember guys, when I hit 10 losses in total, I can get a UR ticket. So that's what I'm trying to count for. I don't know what I would actually get with the UR ticket off the top of my head, but we'll figure out something. There's got to be something good. We do have Mirror Force now, by the way. I should probably put that in the deck. We got it from the Lifetime missions. It was like play 30 traps and you got the Mirror Force. So now actually I do have accessibility to that card, which is pretty good. So yeah, I should probably put it in the deck. Don't know how I feel about going up against Jaden. It's probably a hero deck. No, it's this stupid draconic. This is I hate this skill. Apparently a lot of people do though, like I am. A lot of people hate this skill. I think, yeah, I don't even think I can win this. I've never won against this deck. So I'll probably end up taking the surrender pretty early on. Just because I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can do. and I don't want to waste too much time. Which we're only about 20 minutes into the video, which isn't terrible.
I'm counting on you, buddy. I summon a monster in attack position.
Okay.
My monster's effect activates.
I'll let the turn play out. I'll see at least what he ends with, and if I can't do anything with the ending board.
Soar on in, elemental
Yeah,
hero
I don't think I've got anything here. This is where we're going to get in trouble.
I activate the spell
For
card,
sure.
Polymerization.
Yeah, okay. I'm just surrendering from here. There's no point. Alright, that's 8 losses. Hop into another one. I feel like things have went really easy in the beginning, and now we're just taking that massive turn for the worst, which does not bode well for me. Hopefully, maybe I can pull out another win here. That would be ideal, but it doesn't feel good. Also, a 30 card deck. Very interesting.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. My turn is done. Here I go.
I don't know if I should have summoned that actually. Whatever. I was debating, but if they destroy my back row, then what do I do? Magic Veil is interesting. So it is a spell cat. So he's playing a Dark Magician deck.
I'm counting on you.
I think I've beaten the deck one time before. It really depends on the hand that you get. Magical Marionette. Not what I saw coming.
My turn is done. It's my turn.
Does he have to end his turn there?
I set a card.
You might as well go for it. There's no harm in attempting. Like,
Now, I use my face down card.
okay, that I'm not worried about.
Let's battle.
Thankfully, I actually don't have a lot of spells in the
Here
deck,
we go. My monster attacks.
so we'll probably end up putting more pressure on him than it will on myself.
My turn is
I
done.
think the
It's my
deck
turn.
contains, well, it's like 3 or 4 now. I have 2 banner, 2 or 3 banner, and cost down, and that's like really it. And I don't absolutely need to set speller traps. Okay, I don't want to target my own.
My turn. I draw a card. I set this card face down.
Yeah, it's not up to, it's by selecting 2.
Let's
Which
do this. My monster
makes the card
attacks.
technically worse.
Exactly what I was waiting for.
Guard is bad
My
for me.
monster's effect activates.
Guard is bad for me. It is, but it isn't, because we do still have the counter gate, so we could draw into something.
I draw
The deck
a
has
card.
plenty of decent normal summons, so I'm not overly concerned by that.
My turn is done.
Ooh,
Here I go.
not good for me.
My
Well,
turn.
could
I
be good.
draw a card.
Nope, not good. I really need a chance to either
My turn.
use counter gate or whatever. Yeah, because I gotta clear up the back row. I gotta clear up the back row. Actually, I might even be more pressure. It might even be more useful to use golden apples. The golden apples over counter gate as of right now, just so I can have another tribute summon. Yeah, we will.
Exactly what I was waiting for. I use my face down card. My continuous trap
Do that.
activates. My turn is done. Here I go. My turn.
So
I
he's
draw
kind
a
of
card.
blocked in. Okay. Okay. So we don't have to worry about the
Now's the
background
time.
anymore.
I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle.
And we can start putting
My time
pressure
is
on.
over.
Finally,
I
the
attack your
deck
life
has
points directly.
a decent number of normal summons. It's just getting to the normal summons. And decent strong ones too. Well, strong enough. But in a game like this where 4,000 is your life point total, typically 1,500 points of damage is pretty good.
This is my key to victory.
Low level draw
I
sense?
still believe in my
Okay.
cards. I draw. That's the now isn't the time to let up. I draw.
You know what? We actually will go for the Guardian of the Throne instead of the tribute here.
Let's battle.
Just in case if it's like,
I attack your life
I don't
points
know.
directly. Now,
I mean, yeah, I figured he had
my
Spear
monster's
Kribo.
effect activates. You
I figured he had at least a Kribo. I didn't think it was
attacks your life points
Sphere
directly.
necessarily. I just figured he had a Kuribo. So that's also another good reason to put another level 4 out.
It's not whether
Not another level 4, just another attacker. In case of situations like that. I mean, it could have been the one and it just ended the battle phase, which would have been fine, but still, I'd rather have the pressure on. Another nice win. No rank ups yet. So we will go open up another pack. I do need to do research when the first selection boxes ever came out. Selection box. They had several. Deck build box. See, I don't know when any of these boxes came out. So I need to actually do my research on that. I'll have to look it up. And why is it only one pack? Oh, it's one pack at a time. I'll have to figure out how many packs I want to open up of this. I'll probably say 5. I think like the selection box and stuff like that. Well, 5 would cost me 1,000. I'll figure it out. Because technically, it's all boxes in order. Maybe I'll just do like one pack of this. Like maybe I'll do like 2. I'll do 2 packs of the selection, and like that's it. So it's not like a ton, but it could give me something. So we are moving on to Land of the Titans. There are some very good cards in here for later on stuff. Obedient Schooled could be extremely good later down the line. What is some... I actually looked into this not too long ago. Okay, they have the Gearfried God. Gearfried the Swordsmaster, Gearfried the Iron Knight, and then Released Restraint is in the normal, I believe. That would all be good for the Joey stuff that I'm trying to do with Warriors. Dust Knight could possibly be good depending on what type of Earth stuff I have. Mega Rock Dragon could be very good later on down the line. Or Uniflora for some beast plays. Even the URs aren't terrible, but I think you're better off having both versus just the one. And just some of the nimble stuff and whatever, just some basic beast stuff. Now there are some other things that we're looking at here, but we're not going to give away that information yet until later on. But there is some stuff that I'm definitely curious in. I don't probably care about that. All beast type monsters. This could be good, because at most, as of right now, the most I could do is gain. Everybody gets like plus 600 damage, and that could be very good. Oh! Okay, and that's sort of start. This card gains 100 attack for each plant monster you control. Other plant monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. If it includes herself, she goes up to a 31 max, which is really big. Once per turn, you can add one level 7 or higher monster from your hand and deck and shuffle and draw one card. Ooh, that could be very nice, actually. I could potentially see something fun with that. With some of the higher rarity stuff that I have in the deck, just being able to get like a second chance at finding some better stuff would be really nice. Release Restraint, okay. We have one out of 3 pieces. Naturia Rock, interesting. Guard Dog. Okay, your opponent cannot special summon for the rest of this turn. I don't think I care about that. Maybe. Just maybe. Oh, there's some rock stuff in here? Okay. Pack 7. Not quite seeing Naturia Pineapple. So we got some Naturia stuff, I guess. Don't think Naturia stuff is too good, but we have it. Master Monk, Monk Fighter. Okay, you are possibly. Or it could just be an SR. Ooh, it is a UR. Yellow Baboon, Archer of the Forest. When a beast-type monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can remove from play 2 beast-type monsters from the graveyard, special with cards from your hand. Very good if we have a decent beast strategy. Release Restraint, and nothing. Okay. So we got some beast stuff. I'll have to look, seeing if a beast deck is viable just with such a big UR in that one, just a good special summon and stuff like that. It would be very interesting to see how well any of that is worth it. So we have now done 3 duels in the ranked, so we will move on to the KC Cup, and we will see if we can get a win here, but odds are probably not. Yay. So, I was going to look up the selection pack. I'll just do it afterwards and worry about it in next episode. But also been getting emails. I've been dealing with stupid eBay. There's a guy I bought some cards from a while ago. It wasn't an expensive package by any means, but it was, you know, I still want to receive my package, and like, so like so I ordered the package, and then like a little over a week later, I didn't get any type of confirmation I got sent out or anything like that, so I messaged the guy. The guy said he's having some problems with UPS and packages, and he'd send it out the next day. He did send it out the next day, and I was watching it, and it seemed like shipping was going fine, and then it was leaving a post office in a city, like a bigger city that's close by to me, and so it could travel out to my post office in my town, and it should have arrived that day, so I probably should have got it like the next day. So I was supposed to get it on like a Tuesday. It was the Tuesday morning. It said it was being sent out from that post office, so I figured I'd probably get it like Wednesday, you know, and which was fine by me. And then it didn't show up on Wednesday. So I'm like, well, maybe it could have been some issues or whatever else. Maybe it'll show up on Thursday. Never did. I took a look at it. It still said it was on the way to my town when it should have said it was delivered at my town at least and on my way to me. It currently still has not changed. It has been 3 weeks and it has not changed. Well, a week after it was supposed to show up, I went into my post office to talk to them. They said there was nothing they could do unless they actually had a USPS tracking number. And they just had the eBay tracking number, which is useless to me. And useless to me, useless to them. I tried to message the guy. The guy basically said I was crap out of luck. It was out of his hands now. There was nothing else he could do about it, which was ridiculous and a very poor answer from a seller. Lordy, there's nothing I'm doing here. So I was very frustrated, and I just kind of let it go. And I eventually did end up getting a hold of eBay. So it's been like 3 weeks now. A couple days ago, I got a hold of eBay, let them know. The guy, like, I did like a request for a refund through eBay or whatever else, and they went to dispute to the guy. The guy basically said that, well, it showed that it was on the way, and then I went back and I disputed again with eBay, being, saying that I wasn't getting any help from the seller, and I was able to explain the situation further with them, and I just got confirmation that they're going to give me my refund. It should be there in a couple of days, because the guy could not provide enough information. I shouldn't have surrendered, because if I surrender, I don't get the KC Cup reward stuff. Whatever else. I think there was 9 losses now, so 1 more loss and I get a UR ticket. So this will be my last duel of the episode 2. If I lose this one, we'll take a look, we'll get the UR ticket, and see if that can help us out at all. And then we'll move on into the next episode. If we get the win, then I'll probably do the pack opening in the beginning of the next episode. I highly doubt we're going to get a win. Like I said, I don't see myself getting any KC Cup wins. These are actual decks that people are bringing into play, and that's it. So I'm not expecting anything big to happen. My hand kinda trash. Maybe a good tribute summon. Twin Firehead Dragon could be good here. Depending on what my opponent does from this point. So I don't even think I'm gonna get 1 win. If I get 1 win, I'd be pretty happy, I think, at this rate. There might be an episode that I'll try to focus a little bit more on just doing some KC Cup stuff instead of just doing like 1 or 2 at the end of the episode. I'll probably try to do an episode in which I just do strictly KC Cup stuff. Oh, that's not good for me at all. Oh, that's even worse for me. We'll set this. We will... Do we even...
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. I'm counting on you. I summon a monster in attack position. Time to battle.
We lose here no matter what, but I might as well at least attempt something. The only way we don't lose is if next draw is the golden apples, I think. If they can't do enough damage to kill me this turn, and then my next draw is the golden apples, and if they can't do enough damage to kill me if they get cocky and try to go for the kill with the blue eyes, and I can then summon off the golden apples. That is literally the only way I see myself winning this. And it's a very long and convoluted plan. Swords of Revealing Light? Really? Why? I already can't attack you. It's odd. I guess if they want to protect the stuff that they do have. Okay. The golden apples. Ooh, not it. I guess we will set one
Face down.
and hope for the best.
My turn is done.
Like, because there is a very, very tiny out, I do want to at least kind of try. But I also don't want to waste too much time. I'm already like 40 minutes into this episode. There might be some stuff I could cut out, but seemingly right now, yeah, it's over anyways. Be stupid. Attack with this first. Nope. Okay. Well, that sucks. But we knew it was going to come.
I can still turn this duel around.
Yeah. I mean, if they didn't have the blue eyes, this could have been a completely different duel. But they did have the blue eyes. Why did you not attack?
My turn. Part of the cards. Guide me. I draw. I set this monster face down.
I can't. I was thinking about if there was any type of attack plays I could do, but there isn't because of the swords. And even if there was, I don't think it'd be a good idea. So my hope is they're probably going to attack with the level 4 again. So I kind of hope they attack with the level 4, then they with the 1700 attack point 1. They attack with that, then they attack with the other one. They probably would attack with the other one, then attack with the blue eyes. They might be afraid of the back row for some reason.
Let's see how you like this. My monster attacks.
Okay. So that is destroyed.
Refuse to lose.
I'm
Still believe in my cards. I draw.
getting a little annoyed here.
I set this monster face down. That's the end.
Their swords is done.
Already. My turn.
I mean, if you're afraid of the back row, then you're afraid of the back row, right?
That ends my
But
turn.
my back row is now also all completely tied up,
Believe in my cards. I draw.
so I can't do
That's the end.
anything with my back row
My turn.
until I can play one of the cards,
I draw.
which is the one hard part about Duel Links, is that it's really hard to play a good trap strategy if you cannot activate them within a timely manner. If you have to let them sit and sit and sit for a while, then it does get hard. I don't like this because they could just deck me out. Like, they don't have to commit to anything.
Still believe in my cards. I draw.
Maybe their plan is to deck me out.
That's the end.
Throw in the towel. My turn.
Is there a world that I still win?
I draw.
I don't think so.
Ends
I
my
will
turn.
not lose. I still believe in my cards.
Draconic Knight.
That's the end.
Throw in the towel already. My turn.
There is, right? There
I
isn't,
draw.
but I could get a lot of good damage in before they have to feel some type of pressure.
I still believe in my cards.
The biggest issue is that
Counting on you. I tribute summon a monster. Time to battle.
I can't get something else on the field. I could go for a lot more damage, or I could get rid of the big attacker.
Let's do this. My monster attacks.
Probably get rid of the big attacker.
That's the end.
Throw in the towel already. My turn.
I think I'm gonna have to take straight flush out of the deck.
I draw.
I think there's just other trap cards that do more. It would be really funny if I could pull it off, but I don't think it's good enough. Or it's something I wait and I let it sit in my hand for a while, then I played it later on.
I set a monster face down.
Okay. Yeah,
It's my
they're just...
turn.
I will not lose. I still believe in my cards. I draw. Let's battle.
No. I probably wait until I have
I attack with a monster.
cost down to do that,
That's the
and
end.
then I can just play it.
My turn. Draw. I set a card.
Okay. Let them set something else. If they set something else, it frees up my back row and I can do a lot more plays. Not a ton more, but I could do... Actually, I can't even wait for cost down because I don't have a free space in my... Darn it. Man, I really just need them to set. I'm already looking at it close to a 50-minute long video. That's crazy.
Make
The deck
way.
isn't even good.
I summon a monster in attack
Their deck
position.
isn't even necessarily all that good. Okay. You have to attack with the blue eyes. The blue eyes can do 1,000 if you actually do battle.
Attack, my monster.
I cannot afford to lose.
I end
I
my
refuse
turn.
to
Ooh.
lose. I still believe in my cards. I draw.
My
That's the
goodness,
end.
I can't do anything here.
My turn. Draw.
He's got to be afraid of like Mirror Force. No, he already knows it's not Mirror Force because I could have activated it then. So what are you then afraid of?
Tribute summon a monster.
Are you...
I set a card.
Okay. Okay. Is this a... This is a normal trap? Oh. Okay. Doesn't matter. I can just activate it. I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. Please ignore me. I thought it could only be activated on my turn or something like that for a second there. That's where my head was at.
I draw.
Shoot. What do I do here?
I set this card face down. That's the end.
Get
I
ready.
have 6.
My turn. Draw.
Wow, it's going to be
Card
a
face down.
very tight duel.
I end my turn.
Yeah, they're just going to deck me out. This is so
I
stupid.
still believe in my cards.
There's the cost down. The cost down doesn't matter anymore without a normal. I have to discard. Probably countered gate because I don't want to draw again.
That's the end.
Get ready. It's my turn.
I can't afford to have useless draws.
Draw. I
I
end my
refuse to
turn.
lose. I still believe in my cards. I draw. I set this monster face down. That's the end.
Get ready.
My turn.
It's
I'm in
my
a
turn.
horrible position. I hate this because they know they can just deck me out if they want to.
Draw.
But I want to get all the rewards from...
Will not lose. I still believe in my cards. I draw. I set a monster. That's the end. My turn.
We get one of them to survive. I could tribute summon to this. I can do 3,000, attack over something, and just kill it.
Draw.
It doesn't do much for me. But that is, like, my only decent option. I could at least get rid of something. Maybe they'll get stupid. Maybe they'll, like, try to do some damage. Okay. Ooh, Metal Morph. That would have been nice. We've lost either way. So, there's no real harm in me at least trying to go for a play here.
Let's battle. Here we go.
Get rid of the blue eyes. I don't want to see it anymore.
Get ready. It's my turn. Draw.
They're never going to attack. They have no reason to.
From my hand, I activate a
Really?
spell.
Really? That's so stupid. Why? I know why, but it's still stupid.
Exactly what I need. I special summon a monster. I set a monster face down.
Yep.
I end my turn.
Well, I want to get the rewards anyways,
I draw.
so I'll just let this happen.
That's the end.
It sucks. I'll just probably end up
My turn.
speeding up the footage or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I'll probably make the footage go by a little bit faster during this portion, just because, or chopping it down the best that I can.
Will not lose.
This is so
Still believe in my cause.
stupid.
I
Okay.
draw.
Cards to take out of the deck. I guess we're gonna take this guy out. It's not worth it. We'll probably end up taking out the straight. No, we'll probably hold on to the straight. We'll just make sure we don't set it.
Will not lose. I'm
Oh. Wow, how annoying. We do get a UR ticket now. I believe that was 10 losses. We have 6. We have 6 losses over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 6 over there. So we have 10. There's something else that needs to get discussed at some point in time that I don't know if I made too much mention on yet, is the card trader and some of the stuff that he just like has. But this episode's already running super long, so we're actually going to worry about the UR ticket and everything like that in the next episode. So from here, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really do hope you guys like this series and the concept behind it. I'm doing the best that I can with the recordings and the quality and being able to get videos out at a timely manner. Last week, I only got out 1 episode. Does suck. I'm really hoping to do better, at least getting 2 out and maybe trying to increase from there. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video here soon. Peace. I'm hoping this one will go up actually on Monday. Maybe I'll try to do like a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday type deal. So, all right, peace.